The Ugly Duckling. On a beautiful summer day, a family of ducks is taking a swim while another is enjoying a stroll by the bank. But one duck is sitting on her eggs among the tall leaves.
I wonder when my babies are going to come out. They are taking so long to hatch. It is so lonely. No one has the time to visit me.
But Mommy Duck didn't have to wait too long. Soon the eggs started cracking and the little ducklings started taking small, unsteady steps out of their shells.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh, my babies are so beautiful. Now come and line up here, all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there should be one more.
Mother Duck looked around and saw one egg which had not yet hatched.
I think I will have to sit again on this egg till it hatches. It seems pretty large.
Soon the last egg hatched, but the duckling that crept out was large and ugly.
This little fellow doesn't look like his brothers and sisters.
The next day, Mother Duck leads her brood to the water.
Oh, I am proud today that my ducklings are swimming so well, and how well the youngest one is swimming. Come on, kids. That's enough for today. We must get to the farm before it turns dark.
The duck family makes its way to the farmhouse where there were lots of other ducks.
What is that strange-looking creature doing here?
The other ducklings are so cute, but this one is so big and ugly.
He is ugly. We don't want him here.
That's not a nice thing to say. He is still small, and I'm sure he will grow up to be beautiful too.
But the other ducklings continued to bully and make fun of the ugly duckling.
I hope the ducklings stop this nonsense. I can't bear to see that poor child looking so sad.
But as days went by, things started becoming worse for the ugly duckling. Wherever he went, everyone was mean to him.
Have you ever seen anything uglier than this?
Seeing this creature in the morning, my day will also be as ugly as he is.
He seems to be getting uglier by the day.
The ugly duckling just wanted to hide somewhere and cry. Even his brothers and sisters were rude to him. Mother Duck was very sad to see everyone treat the ugly duckling so badly.
Nobody wants to talk to me or play with me because I am ugly. I will run away from here.
So the ugly duckling flew over the fence of the farmyard and continued flying until he spotted a large moor. He decided to spend the night there.
I am so tired. I think I will spend the night here.
Next morning, the ugly duckling woke up to the sound of loud quacking. He opened his eyes and saw a flock of wild ducks.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Can I please stay here for a while? I have nowhere to go.
You are ugly. Stay here. Don't get in our way.
The ugly duckling stayed on the moor for a few days. He felt lonely, but no one bullied him or hurt him because of his looks. One morning, the duckling heard a noise like a big bang. He lay still, too scared to move. When he finally lifted his head and looked around, all of the other ducks had fled. The ugly duckling also fled from the moor as fast as it could. It flew as fast as its young wings would take him. However, suddenly there was a thunder and lightning, scaring the little duckling.
Brr! I am so wet and cold. That cottage there looks warm. Maybe I can take shelter there.
The cottage belonged to an old lady who lived with her tomcat and hen, who found the duckling the next morning.
What is happening here? Why are you making so much noise? What is this we have here? Looks like a duck, though a very ugly one. I know what I will do. I will keep it with me and wait for it to lay eggs. Then I will have eggs from my hen and from this duck too. Oh, but I do hope that this is a duck and not a drake.
So the ugly duckling stayed with the old lady in her cottage, but here also the tomcat and hen made its life so miserable.
Hey you, don't you get scared when you see your face in the mirror? Look at me. My coat is so silky. Look at my whiskers, so long and beautiful. The mistress says my walk is so graceful.
You are such a loser. You cannot even lay an egg. Look at my eggs. Such lovely big and brown ones.
The ugly duckling continued to be lonely. He would sit in front of the window looking at the small pond outside.
How I wish I could swim in that pond. It used to be so nice when I swam in the cool water back home.
Are you mad? The mistress isn't going to let you go. You have a safe house. What more do you want? Behave yourself and don't anger the mistress, the cat, or even me. Want to swim? Indeed!
The ugly duckling felt very, very sad, wondering what to do.
I know this place is safe, but I feel like a prisoner here, being punished by being not allowed to swim. I want to swim. I want to be free to swim and fly as I please. I have to escape from here somehow.
So one night, the duckling quietly crept out of the cottage and went in search of a new home. Soon he found a beautiful lake where he could swim and dive.
Ah! This is such a lovely place. Feels so good to swim after so long. I hope the other animals and birds here are friendly, so I don't have to move away from here also.
But alas, here too, the other animals did not want to be friends with the ugly duckling.
Why does everybody keep avoiding me? Just because I'm ugly doesn't mean everyone has to be mean. No one wants to play with me or even talk to me.
So life continued in this miserable way for the ugly duckling. Soon the seasons changed, autumn set in, and the color of the leaves changed from red to orange and then gold. Winter followed. The forest turned white, and a very cold wind set in. The dark clouds made the duckling feel even more gloomy and sad, so the duckling decided to go to the lakeside, and what a lovely sight he saw there.
What are these beautiful birds? I don't think I have seen them before. How beautifully they spread their large wings. Looks like they are not flying, but just gliding through the sky.
Though the winter grew colder, the duckling continued to swim despite the freezing water, and then finally took refuge in some bushes. Finally it was spring again, plants started sprouting, and the sun peeped down from the sky. The duckling was so happy that it was becoming warm again.
Everything around me has become so beautiful. My wings have also become strong, and I can now swim in the pond close by.
Suddenly, the duckling once again saw the same beautiful birds that he had seen at the start of spring, and quickly ran and hid behind some bushes.
Those birds are so beautiful. I better not go near them, or they too will make fun of me. I am so scared that they might kill me. I'm so tired of being picked on by everybody. First the ducklings at the farm, my own brothers and sisters, the hen and tomcat at the cottage, and everybody else. I wish I had never been born.
The duckling went to a quiet spot on the lake where nobody could see him. He was very, very sad, and big fat tears rolled down its face. Suddenly, the duckling saw its own reflection in the lake and couldn't believe his eyes. For staring at him, in the clear water below, was his own reflection. No longer a dark, gray bird, ugly and repulsive to look at. Instead, he had turned into a graceful and beautiful swan. The ugly duckling had transformed into a beautiful swan. All of the other swans came to greet the newcomer and stroked his neck with their beaks. Finally, the ugly little thing was accepted and loved by his new friends to whom he belonged, the beautiful and graceful swans. A family with 2 children came to see the swan swimming.
Look, there is a new one. Father, mother, come here. There is another swan. A new one has arrived. The new one is the most beautiful of all. Oh, he is so young and pretty.
The swan did not know how to react to so much praise. He felt shy and tried to hide his face. After being mocked and taunted and bullied for so long, he couldn't believe he was being appreciated and accepted. And he was actually being called beautiful.
I never dreamt that I would see a day where someone would call me beautiful. I wish I had received the same love and affection when I was the little and ugly creature. I wouldn't have spent such a sad childhood. Why do people treat others according to their looks? That is so, so sad.
The Gingerbread Man. An old lady and an old man lived in a little house by themselves. They had no children, and they felt very lonely and sad at times.
It gets so boring with just the two of us. You are always out in the garden, and I have nothing to do after I finish my cooking and cleaning.
Well, I'm sure you can find some other ways to keep yourself occupied.
I think I will bake something today. I haven't done that in a long time.
That's a good idea. Go ahead and do that. Make something interesting for dinner tonight. Now I have to head out to the garden again, as there are still some more weeds to be pulled out.
The old lady decided she would make some gingerbread. She got out all of the ingredients she needed and kneaded the dough for the gingerbread. Softly humming to herself, suddenly she had an idea.
Let me do something fun. I will make the gingerbread in the shape of a man. A gingerbread man! My husband will be very amused, I'm sure.
So the old lady rolled out the dough and cut it out in the shape of a man.
Let me see now. One little ball to be shaped into a mouth, 2 little chocolate chips for eyes, and these pretty red cherries for buttons. Oh, that's one handsome gingerbread man. I'm sure he'll taste as good as he looks. Now into the oven.
The old lady went and sat on her rocking chair, knitting away while waiting for the gingerbread man to bake.
I'm starting to get the lovely smell of gingerbread. Must be done by now. Let me go and check.
The old lady put on her oven gloves and went to open the oven door. But as she did, the gingerbread man got up from the baking tray and jumped out of the oven.
Good heavens, what was that?
Before she realized what was happening, the gingerbread man ran to the open window, jumped out, and in a second was running down the garden and out into the street.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Come right back here. We are supposed to be having you for dinner.
Oh, no. I am not your dinner, for you can't lay your hands on me. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
The old lady's husband looked in surprise at his wife running after a gingerbread man.
What's happening?
Stop staring and run and catch that rogue. I had baked him for our dinner.
But how did he run out?
I will tell you all that later. Quick, catch him before he vanishes.
The old man starts running after the gingerbread man, shouting at him to stop.
The old lady cannot catch me. Neither can you. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Down the road ran the gingerbread man, with the old man and the lady running behind him. A cow sitting beside the road saw the gingerbread man and said,
"You look so tasty. I want to eat you."
The The old lady and old man cannot catch me. See if you can catch me, you fat thing.
Fat thing, you cheeky fellow, just you wait till I catch you.
The cow started running after the gingerbread man along with the old man and the old lady.
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Along the road they ran, with all the passerbys looking at them in surprise. A little way ahead, a horse that was trotting along the road stopped to see what was happening.
That sure looks like a tasty meal. Everyone out of my way. I'm going to catch that fellow and have him for dinner instead of hay.
Oh, so you also want to eat me? Come on, you can also try. But you will have to start galloping instead of trotting. Believe me, you will be having your hay only for dinner after all.
So the horse also joined the old lady, old man, and the cow to try and catch the gingerbread man. The gingerbread man was having a lot of fun seeing all of them trying to catch him. A little way ahead, he stood by the roadside.
Don't you think you should give up? Let me tell you again. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Once again, the gingerbread man started running, looking back at all those chasing him with a big grin on his face. A little way ahead was a big fat pig walking along with its piglets. When it saw the gingerbread man, it said,
That guy sure smells good. Should be a good treat for my little piggies. Wait, I want to have a word with you.
No, you don't. You want to make a meal of me, and that is not going to happen, you stinking thing.
What? How dare you, you rude fellow. I will show you. Come on, piggies, let's catch him and eat him.
And so the pig and piglets also joined the rest to try and catch the gingerbread man. Up ahead there was a farm, and near the fence was a big brown hen. When she saw the gingerbread man, she said,
You look so yummy. May I have a nibble?
May I have a nibble? No, you may not. But you can always try. Come, join the merry procession. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Oh, what a sight it was. There was the old man and the old lady trundling along, the cow and the pig waddling along, the horse galloping along, and the hen running and flapping her wings with a loud sound.
I think I've had enough fun. No way are those slow coaches going to catch up with me. So I'll just look around for some place to rest. Phew, all that running has really tired me out.
A little farther away, there was a river flowing gently. The gingerbread man wanted to go across to the other side, but if he fell in the water, he would become all soggy. As he was thinking of what to do, he heard a voice.
Want me to take you across?
The gingerbread man looked around and saw a fox sitting against a rock.
You think I'm a fool? You also want to eat me like the rest of them.
Eat you? A measly-looking fellow like you? You are not even enough as a starter. Forget a whole meal.
The fox was a very, very wily fellow. He knew the gingerbread man could run very fast, and he was too lazy to run after him.
Then why would you want to be so good to me?
I am not being good to you. I was going to cross the river anyway, so I thought you could hop on my back and I would take you across. Decide fast. I don't have the whole day.
Okay. What would you want in exchange?
I'll tell you that when we cross over. Come on my back.
When they were halfway across, the fox told the gingerbread man,
I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable. I think it would be better if you perch yourself on my neck.
The gingerbread man crawled onto the fox's neck.
Ah, that's better.
After a while, the fox started moving its neck and told him,
Ooh, my neck has started paining. I think it would be better if you sit on my snout.
The gingerbread man thought he was very smart, but he couldn't guess what was going on in the cunning fox's mind. As before, it did what the fox told him to.
There. Are you okay now?
This was the chance the fox had been waiting for. As soon as the gingerbread man sat on its snout, the fox quickly tossed him up and caught him in his mouth as he fell. And there ended the tale of the gingerbread man.
Burp. Ha! Thought he was smarter than me.